then the snacks are louder than the people. So last week, we ended up having you guys raid the Xanathar's Guild. And on top of that,
We killed America.
At last.
He is mid-death right now. Nobody's raided the body.
Nope.
We're all poised. He is falling dead. That's where we left off.
yes,
Mid-death.
yeah, you guys are mid-death, Xanathar Guild. You know, you guys are in the big Coliseum.
Does he have any fingers with rings left on them?
Let me see about that, actually. I don't think he does have any more rings left. You guys have been going after his rings like hardcore.
I have his
You guys.
history ring and necklace on the ground.
Yes, but you guys can tell even just from the battle that it has something to do with damage or strength or things like that, because from what you could tell when you took the ring off, his blows seemed to not hit for quite as much. You know, it seemed to be some kind of ring that does extra damage, which in D&D tends to be a little OP. Even if it's as little as 2 extra damage, it tends to be OP, but this is even more than that, I think.
But I don't know that yet. I want to get professionally trained at the museum. I want an Indiana Jones gig, essentially, with the museum, and I want to get trained.
I don't think that takes a long time.
It's whatever I want, Mark. It's open world.
Yeah.
It's whatever Nick
what I'm
can
saying
handle.
is that
All you
takes...
need is a way to send a picture over there and let some algorithm generate the report to let you know what it is.
I want to walk into any room and know what the specialist special is.
I'm just saying training takes like hundreds of days, and we can't even get like 1 day. like so I'm just saying.
Maybe I built a side character while training.
It could be like that episode of Rick and Morty where, like, when you're asleep, there's like another you that resides in a body and does the research and studying for you. These long rests are starting to become very fruitful. We should long rest more often.
Aside from my spell slots, I still feel sleepy.
Yes, exactly. You're like, all these long rests like that. Water deep, there you go.
Oh, it would be useless for you. It's a dexterity ring that uses your strength modifier.
A dexterity ring that uses your strength modifier.
That doesn't sound useless. It's useful.
For him.
It's useful for him.
But if it...
Because it
If it-
uses
why
your
would it use my
strength to
strength?
replace dexterity.
No.
but my strength is -1. My dexterity...
Oh, I
My
thought you had-
strength
Mine
is
is...
I thought you were.
Because I have
I
strong.
know.
8 in strength and an 18 in dex.
Dump something else.
Got it.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Well, because I'm the Eldritch Knight and I needed intelligence too.
Yeah, that's probably why.
That makes much more sense.
Besides, I'm a cat. I'm totally dexterity fighting.
What am I doing? This is
Gosh.
expensive.
That's fine.
Okay, so where is everybody? Are you looting Amerigo's body, I presume?
The
Like,
necklace on the ground is the first thing I would have picked up.
So, I think we're still in the balcony.
Yeah, there's like a balcony or something, and that black guy was with me.
Randall,
And I think Amma was up here too.
yeah,
Up there.
trying to do a ceasefire right now and try to intimidate the remainder
Oh yeah, that's right. You
survivors
guys are doing
of
that thing.
that are standing there that are Xanathar to like join us as we continue forward and get the Emerald Conclave to like chill out and help us.
so the Emerald Conclave is still there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
And right now, what you seem to see is the water person of the Emerald Conclave, you know, basically like seemingly just like healing all of their members, you know, unless you guys want to interrupt that at all. It seems
Healing
like
the ninjas?
it seems like this person can only heal one at a time though, which is a good news for you guys, but it seems like
Sounds
it's
like
like
not an effective healer.
but you seem to have the person go one at a time to people and heal. I'd have to look at the actual sort of. I wonder if it's touch or range. I don't even know. Oh, it is range. So this person isn't even touching the people. This person's just, seemingly like 40 feet away from them and just giving them like, this healing water that washes over them and refreshes them with like the healing power from this water that they have.
I would like to behead
Whoopsie.
Amerigo and put his head on a pike.
Turtle, starts.
During combat?
There's no fighting going on.
We're still
There's
in combat right now.
conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the other guys are also alive. on
I would
that
just
side.
like to make sure to behead Amerigo.
Okay.
Weren't they fighting Amerigo though?
No, so there's like the Xanathar members that are there,
Well,
including
what's
the Minotaur
Okay.
and
I know what's happening.
like a few of the. I think-
This one is dead. So now you're just down to some bugbears and a minotaur. You have dead goblins, dead
What's a
Amerigo
bugbear?
dwarf. There has been casualties already here.
And the ninjas are crippled.
Oh, my phone's
While
already
being-
shut.
Can we
Healed
get
right now.
Darius to kind of
Randall.
Randall to
Oh fuck.
maybe yell at the Emerald Conclave to let them know that we're on their side?
And
Sure.
we're
You
the
mean
usuals, and we're here to take Xanathar Guild.
well, Randall here seems like they are just
Fucking mosquito. Fucking mosquito.
I just want to make sure that that's oh yeah, it is. The little red light's beeping. But yes, like Randall here is basically saying like I mean right now they're on a whole separate mission. What is it you want out of the Black Company here?
We find Nihilor and end this. If I think
Once and for all.
And the Black Company helps us
And the Emerald Conclave.
secure control
Yes, of the Xanathar Guild.
of the guild formerly known as Xanathars.
Now we're the usuals.
Randall, let me think about Randall's response to this. I think Randall's response to this is, well, have fun with that, guys. I'll see you guys on City Top when you guys are done with business down here.
You're gonna leave us now in our moment?
He says simply like, I've had a very traumatizing experience when it came to all of that whole Xanathar, not Xanathar, but Nihilor,
Okay.
business,
Can you at least give us your word that the Black Company will support us after this revolution?
I don't speak for the Black Company. I'm just a member of them.
Can you pass the word along to, I think it was Darius.
what are the instructions the Black Company has once their mission here has been complete?
I mean, each person has different missions. I mean, the way that it works is we are security for hire.
They're all.
We have different factions that hire us for different purposes, but as for the Black Company's overall mission, it's to basically unionize together so then basically we can collectively make sure that people pay, that things are happening right with us all over the place with that.
If you send word to the Black Company to send reinforcements down here to us to aid us as soon as possible, then when we get access to Xanathar's treasury, we will make sure the Black Company is paid out.
That's one of the rules number 1, payment in advance. We don't do the whole IOU thing. Are you
It's
kidding?
not an IOU. By the time you get here, we'll be in control of the treasury and we'll be able to pay you promptly.
Well, then hire us then. Because here's the thing. Like, I can't even do that. Like, me going to the Black Company and saying that is enough to get me disbarred.
You don't have to fire a single shot. Just meet us here. We'll be able to pay you, and then you'll back us up.
I may not be able to do it as the Black Company, but maybe I can rustle up some people in town. It won't be official, it won't be the Zentharum, you know, because the Zentharum, I can't sway it like that. You're talking
Listen,
to the
Randall,
wrong guy.
I appreciate any help that you can muster for us, and we'll make sure that you are personally rewarded, and that the Zentharum will have a big contract, and you'll be responsible for.
Handling that contract.
I know at least one guy I can get to help a little bit.
Then we'll take it.
All right,
Great.
then let's do it. Like, all right, reinforcements, here we come. And he just starts exiting to go.
Later.
So
All right.
in the background, I'm peeling Amerigo's boots off, tossing them to. I just want to redistribute what must be a self-decorated head of, like a general in a mob, basically.
I do like boots.
The best of the best. I want to redistribute it amongst the party, use the necklace, and see if we can check the vaults. If there's anything on him.
Well, before we get to that, we
Uh-huh.
already had you take one action with that. So let's get to Azalea here. Because both you and Socks kind of had your sort of things that you were doing at the time. I want to know what Azalea is doing and what AMA is doing during this. Because I also have sort of battle action stuff. You guys can, you know, also determine whether like you want to see the battle action, what's happening with that before you decide what to do or do before.
What looks like the most threatening thing down there now? I guess on Xanathar's side for now.
Probably the
On
Minotaur.
Xanathar's side, it looks like the Minotaur. The Minotaur looks like that's the most sort of threatening thing. You know, it has like the bull head with the horns, and it's really strengthed out.
Do you have any weapons?
You guys still have
Yeah.
your trophies, right?
Hmm?
You guys
It-
still have your trophies.
It
right?
looks like it has
Trophies?
two hands
Our
of
stocks.
battle axes, and the battle axes look like
I do
they're
not. I traded it.
usual. If somebody else
I
was
got a
wielding
3 or
confusion.
it,
4 games ago.
would look like a two-handed weapon. But this one looks like this Minotaur has some dual wielding to be able to have these big ass battle axes in both hands.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna yell down to Socks because I imagine like I'm on like a balcony or something like that. Yeah, on the Socks. I go, good. That's one of the captains dead. Now we need to find the rest of the lieutenants. And I'm just gonna shoot an Eldritch, I guess.
Where's my
Well,
map
2
of the
Eldritch
space?
blasts at the
map of
Minotaur,
the
and
space.
if I can find. Okay, there we go. 22 and. Is that a nat 20? And a nat 20. Okay, cool. So 22 and 28.
Perfect. Hit.
Okay. Double the dice for 1. So that's 13 on the crit. And so 25 damage total.
Okay.
Oh, that means the crit must have been low.
Yeah, you have-
if it, but I, of
That's
course, I just erased it.
Yes.
I'm sure it's on the log somewhere. But yeah, 25 damage total to the Minotaur.
Very nice.
Yeah. Are you up here with me? Are you up here?
I'm up there.
I say, can you use swords like
Yeah.
martial thing?
You know the
I-
sushi.
I can swing blades.
Yeah, watch the door behind us. I don't want anybody sneaking up on us.
Oh, I'm not. I'm on the other side of the. I can see you from where I am,
And he's up there
but
on
I'm
the
not
same level.
by you.
How did you?
What was the Minotaur damage?
25.
There's a U-shaped
Oh,
mezzanine.
So I'm like over here. I think you're
Oh.
here. So if you just fell down the stairs, you're right here.
Yeah, I just
So
poked
I dropped
my
the
head
bomb
out.
when I was standing here.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Oh
that's
my
right. I do
gosh.
remember you moving over there.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oof. Interesting. This Minotaur looks like it is going to sort of charge towards where the exit is, where Randall was going.
Randall's upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going upstairs right now.
The Minotaur is going to try.
Oh,
And
okay.
whoever is in that path, the Minotaur is just going to sort of charge.
Sorry, I thought this is like a balcony, right?
Yeah, there's like a pit.
Mhm.
So I guess he's gonna try to
The
climb up the
Minotaur's
wall
down
or
here.
something. I guess
And
he's
he's
gonna
gonna try
up
and
the
climb
wall.
up here.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, he seems like he's almost trying to find his ways here. You know, I think he's more charging towards here actually, underneath.
So this isn't like head high above. It isn't like 15 feet up. It's like 5 feet up.
It is like a good 8 feet up. So
But it's not impossible for the Minotaur to kind of like scramble up onto it.
no,
Gotcha.
but it does take a little bit of a climb, a little bit of a delay. If people were, had like spears or pole arms at the top, they'd be able to attack anybody within reach trying to climb and different things like that. Or halberds or any weapons with reach property. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna like scream to the not gonna be very threatening because I'm far away. But I'm gonna scream to the little, I guess, burglar dudes.
Bugbear?
Bugbear is
What's
that?
a bugbear?
I don't care. Anybody who's there, be like, where is your leader?
Wasted Sarge.
Way to make an impression of him.
Like from very far away. Where I was thinking about taking telepathic, but I didn't. I took something else. I don't remember what I took, but yeah. Where is your leader?
The bugbears are.
And I don't know. For shits and giggles, I'll roll an intimidation. Oh, not bad. Like a 19, I think.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
What? So where are you in like the battlefield then?
He's at the base of the stairs on
I'm
the second
at
floor.
wherever the stairs.
Mhm.
I came out from the stairs, and wherever Randall, I was like standing behind Randall as his shield.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
These stairs here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's where we came
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Azalea barely peeked her head into the fight, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, and I remember Socks fell off the balcony into the the scuffle,
This is true.
and that's how he ended up down there. And I don't know how Tortle got down there, but somehow they did Tortle things and got down there.
The bugbear
Yeah.
end up just running away and just basically like their best psychic replies are simply fear and that they don't even want to fight anymore. That they're just running for their lives and they're just trying to GTFO.
And I was like, "What? Why did they leave? Am I doing the thing again? Am I doing the thing again?" And you just see like blue fire like coming out of her eyes, and I'm like, "Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do it."
And in fact, one of them, even shouts to the others who looks like it may be the leader of this bugbear group, is like, we're on our own, run. We no longer have Amirgo's protection or buff. We know.
He has a buff.
So,
Sometimes you can buff those around you, but it seems like that person's dead. So
Hurry, attack.
Any concentration spells they were casting have
There's
ceased
no
doing
more.
this.
and like pretty much the bugbears are like, we are without protection. Like, run for your lives. And they just seem like they are not in fight mode, they are in flight mode.
Can we get them to
okay,
join
so
us?
I'm gonna. Is it my turn?
Can we?
Jump in.
Yes.
Okay.
Mark has gone.
Oh, is that Tortle T?
We haven't had AMA go. Now, did you want to go before some of the Fantastic Four or after?
I'd like to, if possible, go before.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I
The Minotaur's still there though, right?
The Minotaur's
use my
there,
most
still there.
intimidating
and there's-
voice possible.
And there's a group of bugbears.
Okay. But they're fleeing.
And the Minotaur's kind of fleeing too, but the
Oh.
Minotaur's fleeing in a different direction than the bugbears.
Okay.
The Minotaur's looking to like, sort of go near here, and the bugbears are going here.
Can I see that map?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll draw some on here too, so you guys can see here.
It's like suspicious. Why are they going different directions?
Panic mode. So
Because two of them are fleeing for their lives.
Yeah, but
And one of them is running to a
something.
Commanding officer.
How do we know that?
Because 2 of them said they were fleeing for their lives. They want nothing to do with this anymore, and they're going in a different direction. So you have to surmise that the Minotaur, who's
that's like a huge assumption. We don't know. He could be going to like cannons in the wall. And he puts
You get-
No, but that makes sense with his martial background and with his intelligence.
He can
That's
read.
not how that
He
works.
can
Totally
read.
works like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna just
Okay.
announce to those in the arena, members of the Xanathar Guild, you're to stand down, and in accordance to your bylaws, the strongest lead. And it seems with the falling of Marigold by our hands, you now need to follow us, and you'll be under our protection. And I also
This is
tell
not
the
the
Emerald
time to do
Conclave
this.
to stand down, since they've already got their revenge.
Get him, mama.
And I don't know what to go from there. Either join us to proceed to take out the remaining commander.
Or look over your shoulder for the rest of your life.
I mean, you got a point there.
So do I need to roll like what?
Well, I don't know. Let me think about that. I mean, basically, you're just trying to persuade them,
Okay.
which can be fun. You know.
Do they have minuses for the shenanigans that we just pulled? Pull out the eye. Just a double.
You don't have to worry about that because I just in my head have like a challenge DC that you're trying to
Okay.
meet. And unlike Baldur's Gate, you don't know what that DC is.
18 plus a minus 1.
-1. Oh, geez.
-1 to
Louise.
So
persuasion.
17.
Still a respectable roll.
Still a respectable roll, yes. You end up trying to convince them to like go over your side. You know, you end up saying like, "Hey, like we are strong. We will protect you," and you do end up convincing one of the bugbears. You know.
Take it, right?
Yeah. He's going to lead us where we need to go.
But the other bugbears are still just too scared and intimidated, considering one of your allies.
And my eyes just like
Just
shooting fire.
frightened.
Oh, blue fire eyes.
It's like sorry.
So it only convinced one of them, while the rest of them
And the
are just
Minotaur's
like,
GG'd, I'm out.
like he's with the scary guy. He's with the scary guy. Like,
You don't want to be on the wrong
no.
side of the scary guy.
Yeah, pretty much. You know.
Spread the word of our conquest. If you're going to run, cowards.
Yes, pretty much.
Damn, you scared the Minotaur too? What a savage.
I don't know. We don't know
What
that.
demons are
we
you?
don't know what the Minotaur is.
What demons are you
We could
worshiping?
very well be getting artillery, but
Yeah.
Yeah. It's some craziness. That we know. But yeah. So you have one bugbear that has like
Okay.
sort of like joined under your guys' protection of that.
Okay.
And you can sort of, say commands to the bugbear, but the bugbear will still do its own thing, but you essentially have a bugbear ally that's part of your party now here.
can we, yeah, that's pretty good.
They're like giant goblins.
Oh, okay.
Neither bug nor bear.
Neither bug nor bear. Very deceitful name.
Almost like a man bear pig. Huh?
Yeah.
Half man, half bear, half pig.
Yes. Very much like a man bear pig. So,
What about the Emerald
there's the mosquito.
Conclave?
Get him.
Did they temporarily?
I saw it, or at least I saw the shadow of it. There's actually. Oh, did you get it?
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow.
Mush it.
Maybe you should have been a monk class.
Yeah, it's not his.
It's just
cat-like.
Yeah, cat-like reflexes.
cat-like reflexes like that. Yeah, exactly.
I've
So-
been training for the past like 3 months. Every day when I go into work, there's at
So-
least 70 mosquitoes.
Emerald Conclave, do you have a moment? I'd like to make a
Yes.
bargain.
And you have mic number 2, right?
I have.
Okay, just checking. But yeah, Emerald Conclave. You would like to make a bargain, all that.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
They, 3 of them stop, and 3 of them are willing to listen to you of that. You know, both the air, the water, who's kind of just using its turn to heal what got hurt, the elemental.
Yeah.
Yeah, air is healing the earth elemental, and the earth elemental and the water person, and there's some little kid that's with them.
There's a
And-
little kid with them too.
Yes.
Survived the bomb.
Just some little girl. Just some.
Man, I was about to break the Geneva Convention. That little girl died.
Good thing we didn't choose a fireball or nothing.
And then yeah, you know, the like healing person is just healing the earth elemental, but the fire person though is like blocking off the bugbear's exit with this, you know, just basically this I don't know, let's look exactly here. Which one does this one do? This one ends up just basically doing fire, and just ends up, you know, putting this wall of fire up, you know, for all these poor, like, sort of fleeing other bugbears that didn't get convinced by you guys.
Ooh, I hope they get lit up.
Well, it's time for us to make examples.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wow. Well, the other 2 little bugbears bit it, and they just completely fried and burnt.
They bit the wall of fire?
Well,
They are
they
now one with the wall of fire.
Like intelligence modifiers are like -7. You're like, okay, that makes sense.
Just ran face first.
Yep. So basically, 2 of them are dead. And the other bugbear, let me find out if the other bugbear survived even with the save.
You ran into?
Because even
You didn't stop? You
So
fool!
wait, three were trying to get away, or 4 were trying to get away?
they all were trying to get away. But the bugbear with the save, the person cast the wall like right, like sort of where they were in their sort of reach of things. And in that reach of things, oof, let's just say that. Yeah.
Can I cast absorb elements on the one that we had convinced to stay?
I think that's a self. What is it? The spell say? I think it's a self
So-
targeting spell.
I just know it's a reaction. I think it might be self though.
You're doing what again here?
He's looking up absorb elements to see. Yeah. It's,
Oh, yeah.
It's self. It's self.
Is it?
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Well, it usually is self. But one could almost argue that his character is about saving other people, especially with his shield throw and all that. And if he wanted to, maybe we could let him expend that spell slot for that instead. Or
Can I cast it on my shield? Just throw my shield at him and like touch him with the shield. Just give him a tiny little bonk on the head, but save him from the fire.
or is it that it has to be touch range? Because it's self, you might have to be within touch. So then if you want to go into the wall of fire, you can possibly push and save and absorb elements from one of them.
So you get resistance to the element, or I don't know how that works, but how the spell normally works is you get resistance to the element, and then your next attack you add a d6 for that element onto your attack roll.
I kind of want to use like my feline agility to get over to him, like right as he's about to run smack into the firewall.
Mhm.
Cast absorb elements on myself and kind of like use the momentum to switch places with him. Maybe
Isn't
my
that-
back's up against the
Isn't that
firewall.
like an actual thing? I know there's a mechanic that allows that to happen, but I don't know what it is specifically because I've never played.
It's a
melee,
tabaxi, it's a tabaxi race thing.
The feline
no,
agility
not
is,
the
but
feline. The swap places thing.
I want to kind of like cast
Yeah.
absorb elements to myself and grab him and push myself
Yeah.
into the wall instead to
Okay.
save him and then take half damage, I guess.
The swap places is a fighter thing. It's called a battle maneuver. But yeah. So then you want to use your fire-ness to swap places with him and be like, I'll be into the fire. Okay. What is everybody do some quick math
my
here, 'cause
gosh.
I did rough and dirty math with 50, but
Well, what is? Then you have to look up Wall of Fire now. What is it like? Is it a spell save or is it?
it is a dex save. And basically it is
I got this in the
5
bag.
d8. So take this, and whatever it is, it's going to be times 5.
So
And my
like
dex
doing
is
it
plus
that
4.
way. I'd rather roll
I can
individual
roll some
dice.
d5s.
Does my dex being plus 4 have anything?
Yeah. Your dex is going to help.
7.
On a failed save, yeah, so
So-
it takes 5d8 damage.
3 times 5
Oh.
is 15, which is great. Oh my gosh, you rolled nice and low, huh?
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call that
So it's 15 damage, and go ahead and make your dex save of it. I'll tell you whether you make the spell save DC.
4 plus
Oh god.
4 plus what?
4
You have a plus
So-
4 modifier
to dex.
Yeah.
for saving throws?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because of his super dexterity, he's got 18
Well, no, I
dexterity.
mean, it seems low is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. Oh, because maybe he hasn't chosen his proficiencies. Oh, you're right.
Well, that's the saving throws goes by like race.
No, I don't think
I
he
guess
has.
class feats and stuff.
No, because you still have your saving throw proficiencies. Usually pick 1 or 2, depending on your class, ones that you're more able to save in.
You don't pick those. Those are given to you by like race and class.
Yeah,
Determine
yeah.
your saving throw. Unless there's
Well,
like
then
a feat or
it
something.
would be
that
just
gives-
dexterity.
It would be dexterity. So
Yeah.
you had plus,
But you should have some proficiencies, and if you have none, then you
plus
need to find
5
out
to your
what they
dex
are.
saving throws.
And I'll look it up.
So whatever it is, plus 9. So you rolled a what? A 4?
4.
4 plus 9 is 13. Unfortunately, it's not enough. You end up taking the full.
Wait, does my new feat of lucky help let me re-roll?
Or weren't you going to
I-
absorb elements
Yeah, he
of
was
that
trying to absorb
though?
element.
I did want to absorb element.
Okay, so it gets half naturally then. Yeah.
So yeah. So it is still half. So let's see, 14, 7 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you end up only taking 7, and you end up
That's not bad.
absorbing 7 of that. Now the 7 of that is going to be added as fire damage to your next attack if you attack soon. If you don't attack soon, it goes away in less than a minute.
Can I use this moment to have fire course through my sword and be like, "We are the new leaders.
Oh.
We are here for the protection of Waterdeep and its citizens. We will not allow corruption under our streets anymore."
Yes. In fact, I will even add almost like Thermagy, add like plus 10 to your intimidation or your like inspiring performance, you know?
14.
14 plus 10, that's like a 25 in terms of inspiring morale in terms of that. Yeah.
What happened?
What's up,
I just
Mark?
thought of a feat that I wanted that we're never gonna get past like level whatever he said 8. So I'm not gonna.
I
have it-
mean,
You
you
might,
guys
get a lot,
never know,
could.
you might get a lot of XP from this run.
We already have been speed running this campaign.
Yes.
So
So Socks ends up having his fiery sword and ends up going.
channeling the absorb elements into my sword so that my sword starts bleeding fire. I scream to whoever's listening there to stand down in the way of the new management of this
The new world order, the new underworld order.
the new management of the underworld order. We want nothing but peace and
Absolute
prosperity
to
for
clean up the
Waterdeep,
corruption.
to clean
the
up the
underworld.
scum of the underworld, and to make the entire city prosper from not having such a scourge under its feet.
You're even convincing some of the Emerald Conclave people with a speech like that seem to be going, okay, you know, the wind person is just like, this is the way. You know, like, you know, and you seem to gain some rapport points, you know, towards, you know, their side of things. Who wants to go next between AMA, Mark,
Help me,
Tortle?
please, sir.
Maybe
not
AMA or
Dex.
Tortle?
I mean, do you want to keep the Dex? But
What are you guys
Strength?
thinking of things?
Well, strength I have -1.
yeah, but the fighter class still gives you proficiency, so that number is going to change.
I
This
tell
number is
them
also
that
gonna change.
you're here for a
And if Nick
miracle,
wants you to
and
keep
we
the
have
Dex,
slain a miracle
can,
for
but
you.
That's what
So wait,
that's
then
what
the
your
strength would go.
And
And I reached past you with his head.
This was a plus 1. This was.
Oh,
plus
wait.
3, so
If
this would
you
be a
guys
plus
could
3
whisper
now?
for a second,
Oh, sorry.
then you guys be loud.
Sorry. sorry.
look there, the head of a miracle. We have done your deed, or done your revenge for you. In exchange, we would like to establish some sort of alliance with the Emerald Conclave and to speak with your leadership once we finish cleaning up the Xanathar Guild and bring it under our control.
They all speak sort of one at a time. Water says, there is no leader. And, you know, air says, we all work together in harmony like nature. You know, to which the little girl says, yeah.
So won't you join us in taking down what's his name again?
The,
Nihilor.
Nihilor?
the fire woman with the sword is just kind of coming down from a little bit of a enraged state, you know? So this person's not even responding as much as just sort of starting to wither and calm down from the more, you know, I'm gonna kill everything kind of mode.
Such and such natural hierarchy. Nature
So,
abhors a vacuum.
We've amputated the scourge that has been gangrenous to the city.
Help us to restore balance.
help us restore help us restore balance. And
to Waterdeep as a whole.
to Waterdeep as a whole.
We must transmute this evil.
Okay.
And take
But
the task of remediation
You need to keep in
upon
mind
ourselves.
that those of the Xanathar Guild that turn to us are now under our command, and you are to not attack them.
The fire person
Should not attack them first. For defend yourselves.
Yes.
just says, you want to offer the Xanathar Guild protection. You want us not to attack them after all that they've done? And they're almost starting to get enraged again. You know, I think
Asylum. If they seek asylum, they must not be hurt.
AMA and Socks have had little chances here. I'd love to hear from Mark
I think they're doing great.
and Turtle here. But just Turtle's vote is to keep them going.
I think this is a great opportunity for your background as a tactician and as a military leader to you got them with your flaming sword, and then they kind of fizzled down when Amba was like, wait.
I
here's the
orchestrated a
plan."
coup on the slave ship that caught me.
Nice. So
I have experience.
what is your thought in all of this, Mark? You know,
I was get another world. What's happening? It seems like
Pull your hood up, Amelia.
So it seems like Slocks is giving some kind of inspiring speech. God, I really wish I had to that feat. I guess I kind of yell. I was like, "What are you guys doing? There's still fighting going on upstairs." And I kind of yell that. I think we don't have time for this right now.
You're right.
you guys do end up hearing lots of different clamoring of different sorts, you know, happening.
Did the Minotaur make it away?
Oh yeah, that's right. The Minotaur did run off somewhere. I think.
I don't
ran
think I
this-
heard
ran this
anybody
way.
stopping
Towards
his
the
exit.
fighting arena,
Oh
the
no.
preload facility.
Do you know where we need to go next?
I want to ask the bugbear where the drow is. Gnarl.
What did the fire person respond to my? I guess I'll roll a persuasion check to try to get them to stop. 22 on the persuasion.
And you're trying to get the fire person to like stop getting so upset, or what is it that you're trying to get the fire person to?
Fire person's upset because we told him to chill on killing all of the Xanathar people.
Just kill some of them.
Yeah, I guess
A good amount
I'm
of them.
trying to get everyone to like go upstairs. I guess disengage from this, yes. But I want the people to like go upstairs. Like I want us to like essentially finishing the raid, like finish clearing out the hideout because there's still like enemies and stuff, going on.
The fire
So
person is basically saying, he's right. Time to unite all of our brethren. And the fire person sticks the fist like in the center.
Oh no.
And the water person starts doing the similar.
Oh my
you
God.
guys see this unfolding.
Face
You guys can
popping.
stop.
We still need your help to defeat Nicolor.
They're not turning into Captain Planet.
I feel like
I
that's
don't know what's about to happen.
I feel like that's what's about to happen.
That they're doing those like, all for one and one for all.
They just want to do a stupid high five before we get going.
Look, we're
again.
jumping ahead of. Okay, let's just see what's gonna happen.
No, I don't want to see what's gonna happen.
Oh,
But I don't know if it's a good idea to involve them in the Nicolor thing, because then that's more people to be mind flayed against us if it comes to it.
unless they have resistance.
Yeah. Well, unless anybody's doing anything, they're all kind of putting.
No, help us finish clearing out the scourge of the Underdarks that is Xanathar's lair. We've already won the biggest battle by dismantling his most important general. Help us clear out the rest of the scourge that exists in these tunnels and clear out the decay that has been weighing down the glory that could be Waterdeep.
Azalea yells from the
What she
balcony. That's what they're doing. That's what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you got as tense as I did, so
Yes. Especially the fiery person is like very snappy and being like, what do you think we're doing?
just checking.
And they all sort of combine.
Oh God.
And when they combine, they seem to be in some sort of like mini ritual, but it's very fast. It's like less than a minute, and they do this like ritual, and it seems like they're almost like psychically like doing something, in the area, and then it's done.
Wait, have they disappeared?
No,
Oh,
they're still there,
It just calmed down and they pulled their hands
but
back.
they seem satisfied.
so they haven't merged into one thing. They're
No.
just
wait,
okay.
is that a thing that they can do?
I'm gonna roll an Arcana check to see if I know what just happened. I rolled horribly. I rolled a 9.
Just gonna shout out.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what
You
they
can
just
tell
did.
Even with a
So
terrible
terrible.
roll of a 9, you can tell that it was like a druid spell.
Okay.
I said just that the earth. What just happened? I'm sorry, I'm just a little nervous here. I'm a little clammy in my shell. Could you please fill us in?
Aren't you like invisible? Are you just like yelling from
No,
the...
I pulled down my hood as
Oh,
soon as he
okay.
was dead.
Okay.
I gotta let this thing re-up.
The little girl who isn't as scared of turtles,
As the rest of them?
Yeah.
the rest
They
of
have a
them do
turtle
seem a little bit
phobia?
more apprehensive towards you. Maybe all of them except maybe water. Water seems like a little bit more, but fire is definitely like, I don't know about this one. But the like little girl seems like you and says, like, we're calling all the rats.
What?
Uh-oh.
Sewer magic?
Oh, fuck.
Swarm druid.
Oh, fuck.
Like,
All the rats?
You got
Yeah.
any
The
AoEs?
festival. Remember the festival? These fuckers definitely had something to do with the festival.
What happened?
You don't remember all like the swarm of like rats that killed Rupert?
It was rats.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay,
it was
okay.
rats. No, I was busy doing other things.
What's going on, guys? What do you know? Azalea, what do you know? You look like you know something.
Yeah. You see me doing this. You see me doing
Okay, I'm just gonna hop down, head to the fucking bear, and ask him like, do you know where they're holding
Do you know
Gnarl?
The like little girl who's basically like the most talkative of like them, you know, is just basically saying, I don't know who Gnarl is.
I'm talking to the bear.
Sorry, miss.
The one
Get
that
out of the
the one that we nearly died, or Socks nearly died to save. That's
The bugbear?
yeah.
The bugbear simply says like, oh, Gnarl is probably in Xanathar's chamber.
Lead me there now. We gotta
We've-
run quick.
We've never been there. As far as we've gone is the arena, but every once in a while they come out and I see Gnarl. Gnarl's being followed.
Where do they come out at? Show me that.
And he points to the little entrance, like almost underneath the stairs there. And he points to almost where the Minotaur was going.
All right, come with me, buddy. Those guys don't like you, so if you stay here, apparently something's going down.
So
Need
they
some rats.
end up following you and end up going. Hold on a second, loading just for a second here. How come I can't? Oh, there he goes. So,
Are you sure it's over here? Cause more was it? I'm drawing blanks on names today. The guy we just killed looked like he was heading to some sort of secret entrance behind him. Marigo.
This way.
Yeah. I think I have the ring for that.
The
Or you
necklace.
have the ring.
I've got two.
Necklace? Okay.
So, he says, "Yeah, I am pretty sure that leads deeper in." You know,
Well,
I'm gonna
let's do what we usually do.
you guys want me to peep into that wall that Marigo was heading towards real quick?
I
just to
also
see?
toss you his head just in case.
Oh god, blood's getting all over me. What am I gonna do with this?
You
Slippery.
fire cauterize the base.
It's just like
Look, I just think we might need this to get through this place a little more.
what are there retina scanners here or what?
I just think if we need to show that we've already
Oh, that's
toppled
true.
the.
Okay.
You walk into a room and it's like
We
we've
need-
already
we need another-
won.
we need 2 trophies to reinforce that we badass.
Right. It's ours. Dongle and
All right, so we just like leave the druids then. I'm gonna. All right, bear dude, chill there. I'm gonna go check the weird wall that Marigo's trying to head into real quick.
okay. You end up checking the weird wall, and what you end up seeing in this area, guys. And if you guys want to
Just
pay
gonna
attention
keep
to
my head
the
in.
layout here, you know, what you checking out right now?
I was cleaning up Socks's character sheet, but I'll talk afterwards because something's wrong. Unless
wrong,
you did
yeah.
an
there's
array.
a lot wrong.
Yeah.
A lot wrong. What do you
Okay.
mean?
But we'll worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus-
Plus a break or something.
We can also just be here now, and then we'll do a cleanup between sessions too. That way, all the stats and
Yeah,
everything.
because I'm still
can-
like level 5.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
recording the stats.
Or even during break or something, we can do a helping that. This way, we're with everybody, and then we can stay focused as we're literally going down these corridors of like the Xanathar Guild here. You know, because I know that part is fun too, but there's a presence of us all together here. You know,
It's like the Goonies. We're in the lair.
in the layer. So as you guys go down, you see that at the bottom, underneath where all the stalls are of things, there's these cages. And as you see on
Wait,
this
were you
map,
going to Amerigo's or you were going?
I was gonna peep here just to see what this is. Because
Oh,
I
you
remember
were
he was
peeping
yeah,
there.
I remember he was backing up into this wall, and I have his necklace. I was
Oh.
gonna stick my face in to
And
see
his
what's
head.
over there.
I thought you were going where the Minotaur was going.
Oh no, I was telling the bear to just hold on 1 second. I'm just gonna check what's behind this wall real quick before I head back over
Did
there.
you take the necklace? From...
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just curious what's behind a fancy wall like that.
Oh, okay. You end up
Walk through
taking.
walls aren't
Can
cheap.
somebody convince the little girl to come with us in case we need?
Ooh.
I see Alma running away. I'm like,
Cause
what are you doing? There's stuff. we still have work to do.
What do you mean?
There's a whole another floor of conflict going on.
Yeah, but I'm looking for somebody specific. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah. maybe we
Excuse
should-
me, remember? We need
Maybe-
to find Gnarl.
I'm like, maybe you should do that once we've, the fighting is stopped. Once we've cleared the area.
You seem to be really familiar with whatever druid magic went down, and it scared you. So I'm in a rush to save somebody because whatever that thing is
Are you blowing
might
up the
want to
mic?
scare me too.
Well, you take a peek behind the wall.
Rats just.
Pull my face back to the skull. Nope, we're not going in there.
Room 101.
And you see something even worse than rats.
Swamp rats.
Almost like pillars in the room. He ends up seeing floor to ceiling crystal cylinders where there are beholders
What?
preserved in some kind of fluid.
All the eye stalks.
How many are there?
There's literally a glow of light that comes from within, and it is almost like a pillar, a pillar, a pillar, and a pillar, just making this room like this. I can draw a
Is
little
this,
thing
is
for
this
you.
where the Minotaur was going?
No.
No, this is
was
where
not.
Marigold was trying to slip off to.
Was he trying to summon another beholder?
It seems like this room has these pillars like this. And these pillars, oh my gosh.
Stumbled upon something.
These pillars have like literally like inside of them like a beholder with like fluid,
And they're like fully formed.
Silence. As we just stumbled upon something.
You're going there too,
horrific.
right?
If I can, I thought we had to have a necklace, but
No, I'm just peeping my face in just to look around. I'm like, I'm just gonna pull back.
You're peeping your face in. Do you share with them?
Yeah, I'm about to.
what you see? Go ahead and share with them.
Hey guys, there's like giant cylinders in here that's glowing with giant eyeball things with eyeball tentacles on it.
it looks like this.
Four of these cylinders behind this thing,
Was there anyone?
portal thing.
Was there anyone active in there?
I'm gonna peep back in again.
No,
Do I see
you
anybody?
didn't see anybody active in there.
And there's no door to go in there. It's just him putting his face through.
Doesn't seem like a threat at the moment.
Yeah, didn't you say you had like a few
Yeah,
more?
we do.
I do have another sack of
You have one A
gunpowder.
sack of that good stuff.
Oh, you don't see any how high is your passive perception?
Passive.
Is it above 16?
15.
Well, that's close enough. You may have noticed
I haven't leveled up yet.
like you may have noticed that there's some kind of wall carvings, but you didn't really like pay attention. You can't really see that well. Maybe you'd have to actually go close with better lighting to like.
Is there light? I was just gonna ask that.
They're
question.
glowing
Is there
tubes.
light? No, not. I'm just in the general where we are. Is there light here?
Yes.
Okay.
All around the gladiator arena, like bowl of things, there's torches. And in fact, these are torches that if you guys want, you guys can take.
I'm gonna send my raven upstairs just to see what's going on, and I guess I'll look through its eyes because I want to know what's going on upstairs because we're fucking the boot down here.
I'm sorry, are these clone Xanathars? Are these...
We don't know yet.
Okay, because if they are, we need to disrupt that immediately.
Immediately? Should we
What
just-
if they're just like latent Logans waiting to Wolverine as soon as...
Right, as
Somebody
long as
said-
nobody gets to them.
We don't know
Well,
where the
if they're
activation
premature,
space
maybe we
is.
can just destroy
Really,
the.
this Minotaur is what we should become.
You end up sending the raven up,
Mhm.
and it looks like
Oh,
the
I see your
raven
concern.
doesn't
The
see
Minotaur is
much
concerning.
besides the ceiling of the, sort of Colosseum, but you do see that there's certain traps in different places along the ceiling.
Well, I was trying to have it go up the stairway. Remember how we came in? There's like a split. There is one hallway that went
Oh.
downstairs, and there's like a metal beholder or something up there. And there was some kind of fighting. Yeah, I want to like just check out up there and see what's
Okay.
going on.
You end up going up the other way, and there's not a metal beholder there, but there's a zombie beholder that your raven sees
What?
Oh,
in the
okay.
other
I'm
direction.
about that. I'm about that.
And the zombie beholder,
Oh, you need dead eyes.
What are your dead eyes?
Lots of dead
eyes.
So, do we want to do a temporary split? Because I'm gonna go save Gnarl. Do you guys want to blow up the canisters, or do you want to stay together, blow it up, and then go?
the
Mark, that's a lot of eyeballs if we get all those eyeballs.
Ooh, a crit and a 19. Egad. Well, we'll see what happens with that then. And then one is a
We're gonna
miss.
see the people fighting upstairs.
Hey Azalea, there's a lot of eyeballs down here inside this room. Like 4 times big eyeballs and little
They're not-
tentacle eyeballs.
You see me like what is it, Bran from
I don't know if
Game
they're
of
dead or
Thrones?
not.
Like my you see like my eyes are like rolling back in my head, and I'm like I'm a little busy right now.
Okay, you're doing the...
Look through Raven.
Yes. With that too, oh my gosh.
Does one of you guys want to convince Captain Planet Crew to
Boom boom in the room.
boom boom in the room?
I think you should actually tell them what you just saw. Talk them in.
Okay. That sounds like a great idea, Turtle.
None of that's where we are.
I mean, you've been doing a lot of the parlaying.
I literally prepped this before we started today. Oh, that's where it is, behind the rat.
The rat.
I should have known.
This is
The
a very
rat
rat-themed
document?
night.
There's a rat. There's a rat.
Why the fuck is there a rat document? Are they that important right
No.
now? Because that's a lot of papers.
It's a lot of rats.
So, your little raven person ends up
Distortle.
like near miss, does not get disintegrated. But it does have the state of frightened if it can get frightened, and it's also paralyzed.
Are the people upstairs dead? What's
What's past them? Or because everyone in
Oh.
front of them are stone.
But
if I
also,
remember
what else
correctly.
do you see? You also see beyond the zombie one, you see 3 of these. Whatever the heck these are.
Look, anything that looks like a beholder, I think should be destroyed at this point.
So there's no like
It's really-
humanoid creatures upstairs, or they're just like corpses
what
upstairs.
is that?
They're all corpses
Oh fuck!
except these and one zombie. beholder.
So I,
Okay,
come,
okay, so
I
now-
come back. I'm like, guys, we really have a problem upstairs. that
We have a problem down here
No,
too.
trust me. What's happening upstairs is more important. It's more important.
Oh,
There
no.
is an
Okay.
army of corpses, and the thing that created those corpses are marching their way towards us right now.
And down here are new beholders being made.
Whoa, there's some that are already alive right now.
I'm just like, Rupert, what am I looking at?
I'm like, oh, now you decide to talk to me. I guess this is good. Now
None of this is good.
Rupert simply says, I will tell you where to go.
For what?
Who cares?
I do.
I don't think he wants to die.
He
No.
needs to survive.
Listen to me.
Animal friendship ring. Okay. Listening.
And he seems to really like and trust you a lot. You know, so much he says, I know you'll take care of me, Mama.
Oh, Stockholm syndrome.
Like, I know the way home.
Oh no, he's gonna take us to Xanathar's lair.
Great.
Okay, take us, Rupert.
He says, just go shortest way from here, let me think. Just go past the gladiator cages underneath.
Past the gladiator
And
cages.
and he's like, this
underneath.
way, here.
Wait, your fish knows the lay of the land?
I'm speaking Aquan. What you're hearing is.
Okay. What's going on over there?
But yes.
Did you get a stroke?
I'm like, no, it's a language. Those are actual words.
Are
She's
we
talking to the goldfish
There's a
around
lot
her
of
neck.
stuff going on right now.
now we're gonna take this turn by turn just to see where everybody is, just in case there's a split here. Because there's a lot going on.
The game is overloaded.
And in fact,
I'm following Tortle.
we're gonna go into a loose-ish initiative-ish here. Amerigo is no more.
Okay, but
Wait, did we loot everything
I
off of him?
stripped him
Okay, he's just
down.
underwear, right?
And, I mean, if that might be magic underwear.
Yeah, just taking
No,
everything.
not just underwear. Amerigo did have
See?
dwarven plate mail.
Oh wait, can any of us use that?
Still take it. You can
I'm
sell
not
it.
sure if you guys can because it's heavy armor and it's sized for a smaller creature.
Yeah, it either
can still
goes into the
stash
bag
it.
of holding or not at all.
Yeah, I can.
But you do seem like this is
that
dwarven
doesn't-
armor.
At the moment, Azalea is not concerned about the armor. She's like, undead! I'm almost dead!
Last thing
We
need to
hear
do-
Money! Resale
So,
value!
Does he have any like
Resale doesn't matter if you're dead.
There's a treasury. Let's move.
Does Amerigo have any like sigil like tattoos on him that seem
that we should cut off
mag-
to take with us?
Yeah, your head.
Or at least
This guy's buff. He must have.
No.
Wow, he's not putting a bumper sticker on his Ferrari.
It doesn't seem like Amerigo has the same kinds of tattoos as you saw as the prisoner. You know, that dwarf definitely had tattoos and markings, but it seems like Amerigo is definitely not of that same tribe.
I mean, if I see any like
Does any of these
sigil
rings
marking.
teleport?
That's a good question. There are
We already took the
teleportations,
teleport
so-
ring.
yeah,
Did he
we
get a new one since then?
And you guys, I think might still have a charge of it, but you know where it goes.
it's not
Where did it
helping
go?
us.
We need someone who could cast a spell for that, if there was a circle here.
Not to mention, I think you might be
Okay.
trapped under a lead statue if you use it.
Yeah.
uh,
You were there for that?
I was
My
not.
giant fuck off.
I was not, but it just seems like
I jammed a
It's like,
teleporter.
we're at plan X right now. Down, we pass A, B, C. We just going through the Rolodex of plans.
what's happening? Are we in initiative or what?
Okay, so Tortle is talking to Goldfish.
Wait, okay, if we're in initiative,
And,
whose turn are we on right
Like,
Well,
what is Goldfish saying?
Tortle already took the turn by initiating, like,
Conversation with fish.
you know, going
now?
in the fish direction, right?
It's a soft initiative.
Oh, and you did use the ring of animal. Right?
So now, who wants to go next, just to make sure we get everybody here?
I'm how do I want to do this. How high is the jump? The balcony to the floor? You said it's not
8
that high,
feet.
right?
It's not high at all.
Okay.
So you can jump and scramble up, easily.
Yeah. Well, I'm jumping down. I'm jumping.
Oh
down.
yeah, 0 fall damage.
Okay. I'm gonna jump down. I'm gonna say to the Captain Planet people, it's like we have undead beholders marching towards us. You might want to get your golems by the door. They're on their way now. They're coming.
The little girl says, "We'll be ready," and she like points, and the earth elemental kind of follows her, like pointing here.
To the zombie room?
And the earth elemental seems like it's almost like the first thing that's going to take the blunt of things if anything comes from like that direction.
Okay. And I guess the raven's still in the room, so I'm just gonna. You said it was like paralyzed or something, right? So I'm just gonna tell the raven, die for your queen, and then whenever it can move again, I'm gonna have it just like basically suicide bomb at one of the beholders.
Do you want it going after the zombie or these ones?
These ones?
There's 3 of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna say the zombie. Why not? Have it.
What
Okay.
are
go
they?
for the zombie, yeah.
You
They're
guys
freaks.
don't know.
We don't.
But this
know.
is what
None
they
of us
look
expect
like.
to know that kind of stuff.
They look like Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Nothing I've ever seen before.
They look very beholderish.
Can
Oh
I?
my
I'm gonna
God.
do an Arcana
like
check
beholder
to see if I can
tadpoles.
get. I guess since it's going to the zombie one, an Arcana check, and we've also encountered beholders before. 21 on the Arcana check. It's just see any information I can remember that would be helpful right now.
You can tell that these are, what you could tell from any arcana-ness. I guess you can't really tell anything with your Arcana check from that.
Wow, nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, interesting.
You would have to maybe try different checks, maybe.
Would be an animal.
No, a beholder would be
History, probably.
But
If they're an ancient being.
I guess even that.
Well,
gives-
no, I'm saying what I think what he's saying is these are like some kind of like special beholders. They're not like a normal like.
and that
beholder.
gives you information because
Yeah.
with a beholder you would get more Arcana back, but for some reason it's almost as useless as like trying to check the Arcana of a tree.
Yeah, I yell out like I've never seen it. Just doesn't fit any description that I've read in the book. I don't know. I don't think these are normal beholders. Something unusual is going on about these creatures.
Can you describe them so that I might use my recollection? No, but I'm saying since he's seen them, I haven't
Yeah.
seen like. Maybe I've seen this somewhere on my travels or read about in my bestiary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen like
I've traveled far and wide, sailed the 7 seas. I was a slave, and then I staged a coup on the boat, and then I became a slaver.
You fashioned
For a
yourself
little
after Epictetus.
You've known that it is like this.
Ooh.
And then also because you're a fighter, you
It
happen
does seem natural.
you also happen
Right,
to
is it
know
animal
like
handling?
some of the status of it. Like
Type
for
of
example,
animal
It must be nature.
some
It's-
immunities and whatnot.
I believe these things are immune to poison, and they can't be. Their eyes can't be deterred.
What?
They see all, no matter what.
Okay.
Oh.
Their eyes cannot be deterred.
I mean, your cloak won't work.
All right, so
Yeah, so I'm
They're
yeah.
like third cousins.
Does that help us?
I'm running toward. I guess I'm trying to like I don't know,
get
like take some kind of defensive position and kind of create some kind of.
Does firebolt help?
Wait, are we trying to fight them?
We're gonna see.
I say we should just blow
Well,
up
we
stuff
have-
in
we
this
have-
room and just leave.
We have the emerald. Well, the thing is, to get to the exit, we have.
No, there's another.
Oh. Well, I don't-
There's this way on the bottom floor. They're coming down from up here. We can just jet.
Wait, but that's
the
a
other
dead
room.
end.
No, it's not. There's, or is it?
Do you not want to check the gladiator cells for Gnarl?
Yeah, I need it. Well,
According-
Narl's in the admin.
according
Oh,
to
he's
the-
in Xanathar's room.
Yeah,
actually.
Xanathar's room.
According to the map you guys have there is probably some kind of secret something way of getting through, but you guys don't know what it is. But you guys know that it's there because of the map.
I'm gonna yell. I think fighting our way out might be our best bet, or something like that. Especially now we have the Emerald Conclave
What did the fish say?
to help us.
We have to
I
head
also don't
to
know that
the.
we were talking.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. As far as I'm just garbling,
Yeah.
we should head through the gladiator prep area where they hold the people that they're gonna throw into the ring. It was the other room that we didn't take. Then he said through the back though.
Yeah, I think there's like some sort of secret entrance. I mean, if anybody would know, it'd be Rupert, right? I mean, I'm not. I don't know that, but
I say we
You
take
guys
a
know
vote
that.
on the next
No,
move.
they don't really know either. I've had this secretish fish fetish thing going on for a while.
So we've had Turtle go into a direction. We've had Mark, go. Now let's just recap what Mark did here. You were like sending your Raven, and you end up finding out about the beholders and the extra
yeah, that was
friends.
before we went into initiative, though. I for this turn, I jumped off the balcony, and I ran towards the Captain Planet people. I let them know what was going on, so they like kind of
Perfect,
fortified
and you're helping
our-
prep
our
them.
di-
So that leaves us with AMA and Socks here. What is it that you guys are doing? Where is it you guys are going? Following Turtle, maybe? Like,
I'd like to take a meta vote of how we run or do we face the
No, let's just play.
Or
Let's
we-
just play. Do whatever your
or
character
we
would do.
blow up the tubes and then we run. Like, is that enough time with Captain Planet holding back the zombie army?
So I take my gunpowder bag and I tie it to the tip of an arrow and light the bag on fire.
Wait, don't hit the wall! Don't you want to inspect the room real quick?
Not really.
Okay,
I just wanted to throw an explosion in there and be done with it.
okay.
Socks ends up taking the bag, and almost before, even as he's doing it, AMA is like, no, wait. But it's
Okay.
too late. He's like already quivered it up.
I'm just gonna duck.
You have
Wait, do I have
I
to
step inside. If I need to, I take the necklace, but otherwise I step
my shoulder.
inside and shoot at the farthest one away from the door. Or
shoot in the center ones?
you know
Is
how
there- is there-
Or
if
tubes.
they're four, I'd hit. If
Is-
this is the farthest away, I'd hit this one.
Is there a door? Because I'm gonna use the amulet to see. In.
It's like a secret passage thing. The
I-
amulet allows people to
I like
pass
drew
through.
it up here for a while.
Oh, I wasn't.
Yeah, so
But yeah,
I'm just
so
standing there like me.
not the farthest one,
Grab,
but
so-
one of the two middle ones.
Yes. But basically, just to redraw it a little bit here,
You
There-
just keep going. Don't worry about it.
there's just like
Okay, I saw that. I saw the pillars. I saw
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pillars, but I didn't know like how to get in.
Oh yeah, I was just standing in the door, like the secret passage, like facing and like.
yeah, like at the edge of the gladiator arena, there was like a wall that has phasing with a special necklace. That the Amerigo was going to go through in your battle, but
So
then
if this
you
is
guys
the wall.
are
I have
using.
my bow and I just go bam.
So Socks ends up sneaking around, throwing the gunsmoke powder in. Go ahead and cross that one off. I think you guys are down to how many gunsmoke powders now? You guys used one in the
This was an
arena.
explosive, wasn't it?
And then you
No,
guys
it's
use
not.
the other
You're
one.
I
in the
think we
straight-
have one left.
Yours is
Um,
straight
and-
gunpowder. I have gunsmoke
And can
powder.
we say, because I didn't take an action last turn, unless I had to dash. Did I have to dash to get to the conclave people?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, if I did, then never mind. But if I didn't, I was gonna say I'm like readying an eldritch blast. Like my hands would be like glowing
Okay.
with like a black light, and there's like
Mhm.
kind of like a blue hue around the
Yep.
the black. And I'm just like readying. Yeah.
You're
so whenever
like-
something flies through the door, I'm just gonna fucking just start like fucking blasting.
Exactly. You're just like that whole like whatever comes, I'm ready. All right. Well then that leaves us with.
Does my explosion break a jar too?
Or all?
My bomb arrow, if you will.
I think it breaks all of them. Yes.
Yes.
Like these are basically like
That
bombs
might
you
not be a
guys
good
have.
thing.
Here. Like literally the amount that you put in a gun is so minuscule that like you can have like 10 or more uses of it if you're using it for like shooting, but if you're using it as a bomb, oof, you know. So anyways, you just explode the room. Glass and beholders and and what else? Oh, glass and beholders are just flying out from like your little wall phase thing. But I guess it gets,
As soon as you pull away, it becomes a wall. No.
as soon as you pull away, it becomes a wall.
Yeah. Step away.
So maybe I toss the amulet to Azalea and see if she wants to go and pick out some eyes.
My attention is
Okay, then never mind.
yeah.
So
I take the amulet back.
you guys have that area all whatever here now. Ooh.
Hope that liquid wasn't flammable.
Hey Azalea, based on what you saw in the Raven, are these things fast or slow? Can we kite them? Rather than do a head-to-head fight with 3 or 4
They have
whatever
long
you saw
range.
amount of zombies?
Their spells have long range.
There are corridors up ahead.
Did the zombie one seem intelligent? Did it seem like it
Just wants
did it
brains.
seem smart, or was it like
Brains.
Eyeballs.
okay?
The zombie one doesn't seem like it's
Okay.
super smart.
So that would have that could have changed things. Okay.
Seems like it's the opposite of smart.
Okay.
In fact, you think that some animals might actually be smarter than this, even depending on whether it's a smart animal or not.
So I think
I've seen smarter pandas.
Yeah, pretty much.
so. I think you see like the tattoo like on his.
But wait, before we get to
Yeah.
that, can we just get one with AMA here? Ama. Now we've had Socks blow things up with that. We've had Mark send his Raven in. We've had Turtle explore, and we're gonna get back to Turtle 2 soon as well after AMA. So you're next on deck, Turtle. AMA, what are you doing in this situation? You've seen what Mark's done. You've seen what Socks have done.
Big bada boom.
Now, before you were curious about secret entrances and doors and other passageways. Are you kind of following with Turtle and you guys?
Yeah, because I still need to rescue. That was my primary objective. You guys to rescue the
Bugbears?
drow.
Mm. Okay, the Drows.
Yeah.
Now you guys
Or
have
Nar specifically.
2 bugbears with you, right?
I thought we had
No,
one.
we have one.
One. That's right. That's right.
We don't even know what happened to the other 3 because the
They
wall
got
of fire.
no.
They
Are
died.
now
Oh, they
dust.
died. Okay.
They are now ashes to ashes. The great beyond.
You can collect their bones and sell their bones to who knows who would buy them. But like other than that, like
I do like looting.
they are gone.
Okay,
So-
so I'm just gonna finish up my conversation with Turtle to understand what he's talking to with the fish.
I just there's cages. There was somebody we talked to a while ago. It was like there's cages where they have the gladiators before. Let's just go see if Gnarl's there.
Does the fish know the lay of the
I'm
land?
not talking to you about my fish.
Oh,
Get off the fish.
okay.
I just have a sense about these things.
The fish directs you here.
Oh, this way. Was this the pillars?
No.
No,
No.
Oh.
that's in some sort
Some
of to
this
area
cutoff area.
X33 here. Like there's some sort of beyond that wall. There's something.
Oh, I thought you were saying this way. The fish was saying.
Oh, I thought the fish. Yeah, I thought the fish was telling us to go here. Why don't we go here?
He was but I made a mistake, so I'm retconning it.
Okay.
But
Okay.
both of those ways work because the fish is like, it could be this way, but actually this way is a little shorter. Let's go this way. You know,
I'm gonna.
What is this men's women's bathroom times 24?
was
Don't
that
worry about the bathroom
What
right
is
now,
this
Turtle.
little?
that was yesterday.
Oh.
You guys didn't go there yesterday.
Totally makes sense.
Like I know it doesn't make
No, the world is active. whether
the
or
world
not
is
we're there.
active and like literally
You get it?
that is no longer relevant
Wait,
anymore.
Socks, are you gonna be staying here to help Azalea? Because I can give you my powder bomb thing, smoke, as support.
Where are you guys going?
Apparently, Tortle knows where
They're going.
Gnarl might be at.
And Azalea, we're staying to fight?
Okay. So you guys are going down this hallway here into the unknown areas where you guys don't have a map for yet.
But map. Yes.
Yes, you guys have the fish, and the fish is directing you now into this other end down here where you guys don't know what's down there.
Azalea, you want to stay and fight and kill the zombie?
Does the Emerald Conclave look like they're like preparing for combat? Like what,
It does
how-
look like they are sort of ready for whatever like group of beholders is
Yeah.
coming. the
Yeah,
way
I
that
think
you
we
warned
fight.
them. So you guys are
Socks
staying
doesn't
for.
shine.
You guys are making sure that the beholders versus Emerald Conclave fight goes the right way, and you guys are going on the sneaky sneak.
Yes, and I'm handing him
We're holding the front line.
more explosives.
You give me the
Justin-
last bag?
The last bag, just in case shit hits the fan, and you need to
Mm.
kill yourself.
What the fuck? It's like, damn, I thought I was stuck.
After party died.
It's gonna hit the fan.
Just
Prematurely
you know,
off.
in case like Captain Planet crew dies and your backs are against the wall and you just gotta like
Kill yourself.
Just
It's
end
your
it
answer.
everything in this room.
Shit is gonna hit the fan. But I'm
Hopefully
not
we get-
using this explosive.
hopefully we get back in time to provide backup and potentially reinforcements
That would be awesome.
and not run into anything else that might be more scary. Tell me what you know about what the druids just did, and are we on a time crunch or not to rescue?
You
Stop this
got.
happening.
From the look on Azalea's eyes, it's the same members of the Emerald Conclave that orchestrated the events that happened at the Festival of the Bards. And if we don't stop them from there,
I would have an attack fly in the room right now.
So it's a time crunch.
You guys end up going down this hallway, and down this hallway, there are no enemies, which is really weird because there was like the city people involved. But what you do see is you do see like some of the similar armor. Remember when you first came into the city?
Oh no.
And you see like
Wait, who is the we that are seeing this?
you guys too. You guys are down this hallway where there's lots of these pillars. And as you go south, off where you get off map, down south, down that hallway, these pillars in this curve seem to almost look like they're have like an eye on the pillar that seems to almost follow you guys as you guys are going.
Hey, Tortle.
Kill the pillars.
Walking a little faster. We're walking a
Not
little
not
faster.
not trying to be like beating on a dead horse, but do you by any chance know or have a way to maybe disable these things or whatever that you keep tilting your head down to that keeps somehow providing you knowledge about this place?
I think I'm gonna stealth out of your
Fucked
range.
up. Leaves you there alone.
So as you guys are going down, you guys see this like city armor from like what was like sort of some of the guards people and stuff like
Oh
that.
I'm
god.
gonna roll stealth. Wait, what? Like on the floor?
The
Yeah.
rats chewed.
Rats chewed. And it seems like you
Their
see
bones
all
left?
these little tiny holes all over it. And in addition to that, you also seem like only what's half of like what would be a flying griffin from like the Flying Griffin show, like basically just being like dead and just like, you know, sort of eaten almost by like a swarm of like rats that are, you know, kind of conglomerating on it.
I'm
Now-
gonna send Azalea a DM and be like, hey, Azalea, everyone here is dead and eaten by rats. Everyone on any side.
Is that a griffin?
Yes, that's like a little griffin, and that's just like a swarm of like rats. They don't seem interested in you guys at all. They seem like they're just all about eating this, you know, dead griffin thing. And you have all these pillar eyes as you guys are sort of going down. Yo.
Did the eyes seem animated at all? Or the
Yeah,
pillars
block
seem
you.
animated at all?
Can I roll to see if there's anything worth looting on the griffin?
I think
Yeah,
you got bigger problems
definitely.
to worry
City
about
keys?
right now.
Or yeah, anything keys like?
In fact,
or-
you don't even have to roll. You can just go to it and loot it. You know,
I think
that isn't even a roll. So you end up approaching.
guys are doing the wrong checks right now. I mean,
we're already here, we might
as well.
Look, I haven't looted anything since I started. I'm just gonna loot, okay? I need some stuff.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
You know you're not gonna get shit
I
off of
literally
a
have
rat.
nothing since I started.
You're not gonna get shit off a rat eating griffin, but
Maybe something worth selling. Maybe some weapons.
As soon
this
as
is
you
a
get,
city raid.
as soon as you get within 10 feet of the griffin, the swarm of rats actually do take a little interest in
Oh.
you.
well, who would have thought?
The fringe of them end up going in for like sort of a little bit of a bite, but
I'm using my animal handling. Does that do anything?
actually, yes. They end up going in for a bite, but a few of the rats miss you actually. It was
Oh.
just a whiff and a miss in terms of their bite with that.
Is there anything that I was able to pick?
So you're doing animal handling, Turtle. What are you doing? And then we're going to go back to Socks and Mark here. And then we're going to take a break soon.
So I'm asking Rupert what this room is and where to go from here.
Rupert says, we finish the curve, and then we take a left. And then on the ceiling, there's a secret entrance
To where?
to home.
Okay.
It's a good memory for a goldfish.
Suspicious.
I check you if you're done with your griffin loot.
Hey man.
This way.
I don't know. What? Okay. What was I able to find on the loot? Okay. We're
You
heading to.
end up looting the griffin,
Mhm.
and you end up finding a saddle.
Okay.
And this saddle seems like it is specifically for mounting animals that are large.
Okay.
And-
that was the most enchanted.
Like Toro here with this
Saddle.
epic robe. I got a saddle. Nice.
I mean,
Your
I know
elf is
anything
like,
about saddles. There's usually stuff tied
I got
in.
some loot, guys. It's a leather
Okay.
saddle.
Is it possible to resurrect a mostly eaten griffin if I have like chunks of it?
there are different levels of resurrection. One is a more immediate one, and one is a more long-term one. What spell are you using?
I don't have anything. I'm just curious if I should just shove some griffin parts
Ugh.
into a.
I
The
just really
answer
like that.
is. The
I don't have a
answer
spell or
is.
anything.
I'll deal with that later. I'm just-
So basically, the artificer of the group has some either resurrection or necromancy ideas, and he's
necromantic
collecting.
tendencies.
Now,
Necromantic necromantic
Let's-
tendency. Sounds like a goth band.
Turtle,
Necromantics is already in the gospel.
what are you doing, Turtle? Because your experience of this is him being attacked by swarms of rats as he's like, sort of putting this griffin into his gear.
The slushy
but
parts of the griffin.
like,
Maybe I can see the head.
it seems like the griffin is mostly intact
Why
though.
don't you just take a finger?
It just seems like the griffin's missing a leg that was chewed off by rats and little
Uh.
bites in other areas here.
I don't know if that'll all fit in my bag. Can I just take the head? Is that enough?
That's a huge, like, just take a finger. If you just need a body part, you don't need the whole head.
I'm gonna just stick the rope
Just
through its eye
reanimate a
socket
finger?
and then just throw it over my shoulder.
I'm silently like, these humanoids are just back in the water.
So you don't help him. You just let him get eaten by these rats as
I'm
he's
getting
like
eaten.
looting a griffin.
I'm a little mortified. What are you doing? We're going this way.
We are. But how often do you find a griffin?
Oh no!
You can sympathize with that, can't you, Avi?
Shut up. That's too meta.
With you guys being less stealthy
I
and
literally have a
you
corpse
shouting
thing.
at him, you've gotten an attention of some of the swarms
No
of rats
perception
too.
checks, no. Just raw dog. I'm gonna walk over
Oh
here.
shoot!
Start touching stuff.
What is your armor class?
17, but I also with my animal ring can cast fear on beasts that are intelligence of 3 or lower, and if not, then I'm using
No,
firebolt.
they're lower than 3.
3 or higher.
Oh, so tell me about this ring. Does it do how many beasts?
It doesn't say.
Didn't you use it on Rupert though? Oh,
Yeah.
that's 3 charges. Okay, you're good there. Oh no, 3 of lower. You're right. Wow, that's usually not how that works, but okay.
Yeah.
So I see them coming at me, and I go.
I'm sorry.
So you're using animal friendship or you're using fear?
Fear.
Oh, or animal friendship.
Oh. And it's beasts with an S. Oh my gosh. So it might be all of them?
It doesn't say it's not.
It doesn't
Can
say
I
it's not.
use fear to stop them, and then use friendship to wield
You know,
them?
in the olden days, fear was
That-
like
that
a
get rat guy?
small cone effect right in front of you. So maybe this is the same. So you end up fearing them all, I guess.
And then.
Oh, it still is that way. Yeah, that's what it is. 30 foot cone.
Friendship, come with us, little rats. Do, 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 do.
Wow. Hold
you
on
tell
a
them to
second
find
here.
our
Let's
target?
see.
Spell save
Do
13.
you have the rats scout and find our target?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm sure the rats can get to places faster than us.
Oh.
Yes.
Interesting.
I don't know
Look
what
at
the
the brains on that rat.
Nope. These are the wrong rats. Where are my other rats?
Those were
Where
brain
my
rats.
rats at?
Ha, here you are.
Those are collectively.
Swarm of rats.
So divide their intelligence.
Ooh, right on the cusp. Yeah, these guys end up being afraid of you.
Animal friendship. Come with us, help us.
Okay,
That's another
go
check.
ahead.
That's another check.
And you're doing animal friendship?
After they're scared.
And that would also mean your rings out of charges because that's
No, that's 2.
Didn't you use it on Rupert earlier?
Yeah, so that's 1.
1, and you just used it to fear them.
Yeah,
that's
2,
two.
and now you're using it again to cast animal.
3.
Yeah.
So it's 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm saying you can't
You
use
have
it
none
again
left.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll reload tomorrow at dawn.
So
Tomorrow done, maybe in 15 minutes.
now you're using animal friendship. Oh, animal friendship just automatically works versus
no,
their
it's
save.
a save unless they have something.
And what is the DC save just
13.
for spell?
13.
Oh, 13?
It doesn't say a stat. It just says DC 13.
You miraculously. And they were even at such a difficult to make that because it was more advantageous or disadvantageous that literally you had them in a frightened or fearful hostile state. It's harder to charm them to be your friend when it's like that. And literally you did it. You made them so scared of you that they couldn't help but follow you as the inspirational leader.
Pirate laws.
How do you Stockholm syndrome everything around you?
Now
is all your
careful,
gear?
because this animal friendship only lasts for about a minute or two.
Oh.
We are looking for a drow.
Um,
What else?
Sorry,
Is
That's how rats talk.
That was terrible.
Oh, I won't say anything.
it called a
Oh.
drow?
No.
the rats say, "Follow us."
We better run fast.
Run! I'm gonna go where the fish
Okay.
sit.
Up.
Okay.
Wait, you can't split.
Okay, let's go, let's go.
But is it? I mean, okay, we're going.
Now let's get to these
Yeah.
guys. Now, just to resolve before we
dun.
finish, you guys though, you guys are not going where the rats are going. You guys said, "Get us to the drow," and the rats are like, "Follow us."
Gnarl.
Nara drow.
Gnarl.
I'm not sure if the rats have the
Okay.
intelligence to like know what a gnarl
no, they're
is.
gonna take us to another.
That's it.
I thought you were following Rupert.
I was.
Rupert is going to the secret place, and
That's
the
movie.
like rats are like, "Follow us to the drow."
No, I don't want that to be what happens.
Okay.
Take us to the Xanathar room. The place that smells like fresh beholder. I don't know. What do you?
No, you're still giving the wrong
Fine,
directions.
fine. Follow us and defend us.
So let's take a break
Let me
from
think
this
about
group
this.
here.
Alright.
Let's take a
Let's start
break from this
running.
group here. But
Character
either
group
way,
ahead, thud,
the
thud, thud,
rats are
thud.
heading into the direction of drow, whatever that means, and the goldfish is trying to lead you somewhere else. And so let's go to Socks and Mark here.
This is our side episode now.
I want to set my boo trap.
Oh. All right. So you end up setting your trap, and that ends up being sort of your sort of action.
Yes.
And then anything minor you're doing?
We should have them
Um,
eat the zombie beholder.
I'm preparing magic
We can
carpet
tell them to do that.
for my next attack. I'm kind of trying to convey with vague charades
Perfect.
how I'm going to use carpet.
Magic carpet prepped with that. And now I think the beholder is starting to come in and do a little bit of things here. Ooh,
Probably for the
Reroll.
Do you see it? Oh, that's under your hood. Hey, it's not fucking dog shit like the last 8 billion.
You guys are warmed up.
okay, guys. I am Nick Kane, the DM.
I am Tortle, the rogue.
Socks and boots, your number one fighter.
Amma, the ranger.
Bob, your uncle.
Bob, get out of the group.
It's actually fine just as long as nobody talks while he's talking, and it's at least for 3 seconds. All right, guys. So we return to you guys raiding the Xanathar Guild. Oh my gosh, it has been exciting so far. You guys have been encountering a split party thing going on, and before the split, we were with the Azalea and Socks group. So now we're getting back to the
The rat raid.
yes, rat raid. Let's get back to you guys with our good turtle and Ask Me Anything, AMA. Ama, as it will.
And now we're back.
And now we're back. So you guys have just looted a flying griffin head from rats that were just savagely whatevering it. She frightened charmed the rats away. You know, rats went one direction. You know, Fish is trying to get you guys to go a different direction. What direction do you guys go?
I have a really good feeling about where we were going.
Okay.
At
I
least
am
we're
not.
not being attacked by rats anymore. So we continue in path with.
Hold on. You want to continue, and then I'm gonna look for some rags on the ground. Just like tear it off of somebody that's laying there, and I'm gonna smear it and drench it in blood, and then I'm going to draw an arrow on the wall of the direction we're heading to.
But could you add like a turtle and an omelet so they know? Like, but like, could also say like
You
we're
know
okay.
you could press to digitize breadcrumbs.
That's right, yeah, I'm not gonna watch you do this.
It's like, hold up. Look around. Shh. Oh, puddle of blood. Nice and drenched.
So wait, let me get this straight. You're leaving a trail of blood,
I'm leaving arrows of blood on the walls
like arrows of
to
blood.
direct.
The party members.
Yeah, if they end up needing to escape this way for any reason or find us.
So, I watch you do this, and I go, press to digitate. We went that way.
Oh,
But I definitely let you and watch you do your little
hands
blood
covered in blood. You could have done that this whole time.
I wanted to see how far you take that. I just,
How often can you cast that?
He has
it's a
like
cantrip.
he has like blood all over his face.
At this point, I am just drenched. I got griffin blood like running down my
Amerigo's
back.
head. You still have Amerigo's head. You have.
I just look like I'm a psychopath right now.
I think it's a look that'll keep us safe. Do intimidation checks at advantage, looking like that. So, but I do make eye contact, just as like, yeah.
Good idea.
You didn't even ask.
So
We're in a rush.
yeah, it's to give you guys just at least some spacing sense of your guys' area here.
Yay.
Yay, fog of
Remember,
war,
Lore
enlightened.
maps.
Fog of war being revealed here for you
What does the fishy say?
as you explore. The fishy basically folded for now, I guess. Basically, as you guys are going down to the bottom part of the map that you guys already know, you know, you guys are realizing that, you know, this curve that the fish wants to take you to is curving around down here.
Mm. He said left, and then there's something, a secret entrance in the ceiling.
Yes. So you guys go down that hallway of things. Both of you guys make a perception check. Both AMA and our Tortle here.
17 with the 5.
I was better off with the
22.
And what about you, friend, my friend?
perception, huh?
Yep. I'm just gonna assume hers is higher, maybe.
22.
Yeah, yours is definitely higher.
No, I want to see what happens to the blood-soaked friend over here.
Well,
Let's say he got a 7 at max.
No, plus my bonuses.
maybe I should whisper to you.
But didn't you roll
I
a
have
1?
Oh,
No,
you rolled a
7 plus 5. I have a 13.
Down this hallway.
You're not whispering very quietly.
We should make noises around ourselves.
Yeah.
This app has never rolled higher than a 15.
Put it in dice jail. What the hell? There should be an option.
Nice, yeah.
Why are you making that noise up there, Squirtle?
Do with that information as you will. But she's something maybe in the corner of her eyes, but here's what you both see. On the roof, kind of like I have this rig up here, there's a hole in the ceiling, almost like a manhole cover. And it seems like it's interesting because it's like a big hole, big enough for a beholder to go through. But it's covered and it seems like it's closed, but it's on the ceiling. And the ceiling looks about, maybe 18 feet up kind of thing.
If only you had a magic carpet.
You guys have a climb speed?
There's no stairs or ladder, huh?
What now, Ruby?
We fly or float or hover up. That's what's always happened in the past.
How tall is total?
With beholders having the ability to float and hover and all that jazz, this ceiling hole sort of, secret way seems like it's up there with that. Do you guys have...
What does it look like it's made out of?
It looks like it's made out of metal.
Are we all together?
But what are you hoping that it's made out of?
No, we're behind it.
I'm just trying to determine if we can even lift it open. I have rope. If fashion something to.
Yeah. In fact, if you do, you have massive advantage to that because you're an artificer that fashions things together as a class.
Do either of you have a climb speed?
I do.
So you end up using
I'm-
some
that's
of
gonna
your
be my
rope,
multi-class.
and you end up taking what you have together, and you end up trying to fish something. Describe to everybody else what you're kind of fishing together here.
Well, here I go rummaging through dead bodies again. I'm gonna look for something where I can fashion into some hooks, maybe using some daggers or blades and bending them up, and tying a rope to
Where's
one
my
end
paper?
to create one of those 4-prong ninja
Kratos
hook
oh,
thing.
grappling
Yeah,
hook?
yeah, and just
Okay.
bling.
Oh, here it is. So you end up creating your little...
Sounds dangerous. The prongs are out of knives.
What? I don't have that many luxuries here besides corpses, Azalea. I'm sorry.
I'm not even. You're just talking to yourself. I can hear her judging me.
Always judging.
Wouldn't it be nice if someone had a magic carpet?
It would be.
Or a flying broom.
or a finished, fully assembled griffin.
Oh my gosh.
I suppose it would be.
So what are you trying to do here?
I'm just putting together one of those
He's using
ninja
the griffin
hook
head as a
things.
grappling
No,
hook.
no. I'm just fashioning using whatever metal rods or blades I can find to fashion a 4-prong hook, and I'm gonna tie a rope to it and just toss it up there. Hopefully
Okay.
I can land. I'm looking for something that could be some type of hook near the circumference edge of the manhole that can
Okay.
be lifted or hooked onto and then lifted.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, there is a little bit of a hook of that, and it seems like you have it hooked.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can you climb?
You can? How good at climbing are you, turtles?
Pretty good. You and I have had climb-offs.
Excellent.
Climbed up the wall.
Wait, what is climb? Is that
Not
acrobatic?
everybody gets it. It's a climb.
Oh, it's
so
a
it's a
skill?
climbing speed. So normally when you climb something, you use half your movement. So if you can move 30 feet, if you're
Okay.
climbing something and you don't have a climb speed, you move at half your speed. So
I
you only
see.
be able to go 15 feet. But if you have a climb speed, you're able to use your climb speed.
And it's not like a dex check or acrobatics check.
Well,
or
you would.
something.
It depends on what you're doing. You may
Okay.
or may not still have to make a check.
Wait,
Yeah.
before I go, I'm gonna look for any high-ranking official badging amongst these corpses.
You get a +6 climbing.
The highest officials that would have been sent down into the Xanathar Guild for the raid. Well, you would
Like
have
Officers or
you would
anybody?
have possibly let me answer that later, but I will have an
Okay.
answer for you. There are 4 ranks, and you do find a rank above the lowest.
Okay.
So you don't have the common soldier, but you do have a sort of a little bit more in charge thing that you find. I'll find out what that is a little bit, maybe
Okay.
even after game, but let's cement that because I know that there's 4 ranks. I just forgot what those titles were. So you find a little bit above the lowest rank of soldier badge on one of the people, and that's it.
Okay, cool.
The rest of them just seem like they were just, in that one's command type of thing. With that, who is doing the pulling of this plug thing here?
Oh, it's a plug?
Sorry.
It's
Like,
great.
You want to team up?
Yeah.
so you guys team up and go ahead and make a
Nice.
strength check.
That's the highest strength.
Well, both of them combined. So it's almost like advantage with both of them.
Oh, this got us 8.
17.
Okay. And there's no other strength bonuses or even athletics or anything? Oh, okay.
Oh, athletics bonus? Or acrobatics?
Oh, yeah, because you're not the super strongest with that, huh?
I'm a dexterous.
A
We
dexterous,
have no
yeah.
strength people. In
No.
You guys end up pulling, and it's just not enough. You guys actually kind of fail to sort of like, even though you have this hook on there, and it's actually, it seems like it's really in there. You know, do you guys have any?
Is this a lock picking thing?
I don't know. You guys have a rope that leads up to it.
Can I climb up and try my lock picking?
You want
Yeah.
to go look around and see
You
what's
definitely
there?
can.
Because I think it's with advantage.
You end up
and a
do
sleight of
finding
hand +7.
that there is almost something like a little bit of a lock. There is almost like a little bit of a way that it protrudes out like that, and it's not like normal locks that you're used to with keys and stuff like that. But there does seem like there's enough for you to work with a little bit with this.
Try and turn it.
So I got a 19 and then +17 for my modifier.
Oh my gosh,
So that's a 36.
that definitely does it. You end up.
Yeah, strength check was the wrong check for Tortle.
No.
You
Yeah, we're the weakest folks. in the
You
party.
end up on this thing on the ceiling, like Mission Impossible style, you know, like upside down,
Dun, 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 dun,
undoing it, which makes it fall on both of you.
Can I have flipped it at least and like landed or no?
Wait,
I mean,
is
you
there a
already used your
reaction-
action,
Is
but
there a
do a
reaction
quick,
thing that we can do?
Then in
do a
that-
quick reaction for your dex
My
check
reaction
for that.
then is hold on, either disengage or I do it like into the turtle shell.
You are a thief, and you do have these fast reactions like that. So give it a try.
Are there
Cunning
any,
action.
do I roll acrobatics?
Backflip out of the way.
I'm as unfortunate as it is.
Oh,
I'd have to think to. What classes are you? You're
I'm a-
artificer. Oh, you're ranger too.
I started as a ranger.
You are a ranger. Then, as your ranger, yes, you can do a quick ranger reaction for almost like the evade to be able to take less than full damage. Nice.
19 plus 4 from acrobatics. That's
Oh.
23.
That's hot. Yeah. You end up evading it in a way where you only bonk your head slightly with it. So instead of taking the full damage of it, you only take 6 damage.
6 damage.
That was a heavy grate
Cha.
with a 350-pound turtle on top of it.
And you, how did your check go?
I did 6 with acrobatics, so 15, but I wanted to do shell defense, which is a
Team's probably
+4.
fine.
Huh?
Okay. And you end up going into your shell as it's closing. As this thing's falling, you end up evading and going into your shell for defense of it. And what does that bring your total up to?
Oh, it says it's a strength or con
Oh,
save.
it's a cons or a strength save with that.
+4 AC, so 10.
Okay, so it's
and-
plus
But
4.
my constitution's 19
Oh, okay. Wow.
because of my amulet of health,
Oh, wow.
which I stole
Which gives you
at
+4.
Jaraxos.
Oh, wow. So you end up going crazy with that constitution with the amulet there. All right. So then let me think about this. So you probably also make the save as well and only take half of the bludgeoning damage. So you end up turtling out of the way, and since you're in your shell, rather than it really crushing you for like some crazy, 18 damage, you only take 6 damage.
I'm extra bloody right now.
Oh no!
I got bonked in the head too.
I have 0 healing.
Just
ability.
covered in
blood
blood.
everywhere.
I just like
Not
I look
bloody,
at you.
covered in
Wait.
blood.
I look at you. I have a 2 for medicine, +6, and I go. Well, I wonder how much of that blood's actually his.
Rupert says, "Don't worry, nobody knows about this except Xanathar and me. Like, at best, Steeltoes will be in there. you know, we're home free. We're almost home. Everything's gonna be all right. And Silgar is just crying and so happy, and he's like, "We're so close to home. We're almost
Who's
there."
Silgar?
I'm very.
Fishy.
Hmm?
Fishy is Silgar. He was only known as Rupert in human form.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who is Steeltoes? Is there anything we need to know about going into this space, Silgar?
No, Steeltoes feeds me. He's so nice. He's a dwarf. What do you want to know? You'll meet him. You'll meet him soon.
All right. How do we get up back? Do you want to trust that grappling hook, Mr. Bloodied? I don't know what to do about you. You're in you're in dire straits, my friend.
Are you actually bloodied or just?
I mean, I got donked in the head. All this blood is not my blood. It's Griffin blood, Marigold's blood,
Oh,
Bloody?
random miscellaneous soldier blood.
Yeah. Yeah, bloody means like you have like half.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I was just talking about like
Less than
I'm
half
covered
of
in
your hit
blood.
points, yeah.
Bloody, not bloodied.
So should I climb up and stealthily check?
Oh, yeah, let's both get on up there.
Okay. At the same time?
Is your rope still?
Let me check.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
don't
still
even have
there?
to make as much of a check with that because it's easy as climbing rope, and a normal person can do it. And if a normal person can do it, you don't have to make a check for it.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, you have the rope up. You guys both
Should I
climb
take
up.
20. Should I roll a stealth check to stealthily
You
go up
can.
and check? Okay.
Are you stealthing through this too? How are you moving through?
Question.
An 18.
18.
For your stealth.
Nice. You are super stealthy. You're quiet along. And you're just going down this hallway
I will
with our turtle
stealth
Wait,
as
are
friend.
we going down the
well.
hall or are we climbing up?
So I got a 29 on stealth.
Your stealth
Oh,
partner is so stealthy that it's impressive to you. You're like, damn it, I'm stealthing really good, but they're stealthy better. So you guys end up stealthing down this hallway really good. And you guys end up seeing that you guys are coming to this kind of opening at the end of the hallway here.
That we're up in the chamber at this point, and there's a hallway up.
You guys are up here
Okay.
and you guys are going this way.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are starting here and you guys are ending.
Before we proceed, I turn to
here.
Turtle. Hey, Turtle, you want to use more of your sign magic to let them know that we're up here?
No, because then what is the point of stealthing?
Okay.
Talking about
I
us.
just got.
He's talking about us.
I look-
You
okay,
guys are
wait, wait,
stealthing
wait.
so
I
well.
look-
Wait a second.
I'm
The
just gonna-
lowest stealth you had was what was your number?
18.
Oh my god, and that was the lowest. You guys successfully stealth.
Yeah.
You guys super successfully stealth to where you see what's coming before it sees you coming.
What do we
But
see?
just to clarify, when you asked me about leaving the signs, I
Like-
look at the trail of blood that you're leaving. I go, I think we're covered.
Okay.
You guys
Oh no.
and
There's still a quarter to be hid. That's the. Oh.
I mean, you guys end up you guys end up seeing in this room a dwarf with his back turned towards you guys, not seeing you guys much at all.
Surprise round. Shake, 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 shake.
I mean, it could.
Assassinate.
You guys could.
Oh, you're not an assassin. no.
Where are you,
I have to
Steeltoes?
cloak. I have to. Rupert can't see if I assassinate.
We can restrain
Well,
him.
I mean,
Well,
Where
I'm just
are
gonna
you,
pull my
Steeltoes?
shirt on over him or something. I don't wear shirts.
I mean, if Rupert's super chill with him, maybe.
Sure.
No?
if we shank him,
No, like maybe we don't
Staff.
have to shank him. Maybe.
I don't know. He was like the most prized possession of the
Face,
guild
yes, ears.
of
Oh,
Xanathar.
I guess it was just dwarfs in there, yes.
We are the Guild of Xanathar.
Yeah. Don't
Yes.
you know what the whole point of this thing has been?
Oh my god.
I have a marigold head on
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Among others.
among other body parts.
if there was ever a time to try to like flex, it was
True.
You've never looked scarier, that's for sure.
Oh.
Steel toes.
what you guys end up seeing,
Holding some steel balls in a bag.
and immediately you almost can viscerally feel the connection with the goldfish that she's carrying. Be like, what is this? What it no, it doesn't make any sense. And what you see is this large 10-foot diameter fishbowl. And in that fishbowl, there's like a miniature shipwreck and like a little sunken treasure chest.
This is like that weird movie you watch, The Princess of Earthsea or something. It was a Ghibli film where there's a little. Anyways.
Oh, podium?
Yeah.
And what you see
Princess of
what you see is
First,
this.
it's the Wizard of Earthsea.
Is this guy
Yeah.
literally in this giant ass fishbowl.
He's in it?
No, this guy like leaning over this fishbowl,
Okay.
you know, feeding little like fish foodies
Oh no.
to a little goldfish that is in the fishbowl. A little goldfish that looks almost exactly like Silgar. And he's just saying, here you go, new Silgar.
Oh.
Rupert,
The
not gonna like
betrayal.
that.
Motherfucker.
At this, the Silgar that is in your container seems distraught, seems broken, so broken it might even blow your cover. What is it that you guys do?
Oh god.
I'm gonna gesture to Toral like,